So I just want to acknowledge that being able to work remotely is a real privilege and one I'm grateful for, and my heart goes out to everyone who has either lost their job or is required to go into work still. But many people are working or studying at home, or like myself, both. So here's how I've been getting along, and maybe there are a few tips or tricks that can be helpful for you as well. When I wake up, I check my phone for updates from my work and to see if there's any new restrictions or governmental changes I ought to be aware of. I know I probably shouldn't start off my day on my phone, but it's honestly what I do because any urgent messages dictate my priorities for the morning. I'm one of those people who always eats breakfast, so that's the first thing I do once I muster the energy to get out of bed. Also, I'm using naan because I'm out of normal bread. After that, I might go work out and then I get ready for the day. I've learned that staying in pajamas all day is actually really demoralizing. I think switching into day clothes lets my brain know it's time to start being productive. During this time, I tried to actually have some silence. No music, no TV shows, no podcasts, just some time with my thoughts. And then I moved to my workspace. The commute is awful this time of day, so much traffic. Okay, but I honestly do think it is super important to have a separation between your workspace and your rest space, even if it is by 4 inches. I have a stunning office view, don't I? I did want my desk by the window. The sounds aren't always soothing, but it is so much better than an off-white wall. Sometimes I go out to the living room to work, but I usually end up getting distracted. To have any sense of order in my life, any task or creative idea I have must be written down. The biggest lie I ever tell myself is, oh, I don't need to jot that down, I'll remember it. No, false. My brain is leaky, folks. And these notebooks are all being used, by the way, they're not just props. Also, since so much work nowadays is sedentary, ergonomics is super important. I'm not being sponsored by a chiropractor or anything, I've just found that being hunched over for hours on end makes me achy and irritable. I use this lumbar support pillow that I got on Amazon, but really anything cushiony can work. And getting up and moving about every once in a while can make a huge difference. Fitness watches and bracelets are super helpful with this, if slightly aggravating these days. It isn't super convenient for me to go outside on a whim, but getting sunlight is very important for staying sane. When I start getting restless or hit that afternoon slump, I like to take a productive break. So I'll do laundry or clean, something physical that lets my mind go on autopilot. I have some hobbies that I enjoy for this, but I do try to stay away from writing because for me, that's still using a lot of brain power. Once the sun goes down, I try not to do any more school or job-related work. It's hard enough to have a work-life balance, and I'm attempting to maintain some boundaries. That's really all I have. I hope everyone is staying safe and sane. Bye.